What's up guys, I'm Ashley and today I'm back with another video. So today we're going to be playing in this gorgeous wig. You're going to see me style it from start to finish, and this is the start. I showed the finish first so you guys can know what we're building up to. This video is sponsored by a company by the name of Evawigs. Shout out to them. They have some of the most fire hair. I've definitely worked with this company a few times before, and you'll see the proof is in the pudding. This one is going to be super beautiful. So today they sent over a silky straight lace wig in the length 26 inches. It's super long. It's pre-parted in the center, and as you guys can see, I dived right in and started customizing. You guys know I always tell you customize as much as you can before you cut off that lace, because it's so much easier to customize before you install your wig without making too many mistakes. Here I'm taking the shapers around the entire hairline, and I'm kind of just going in, brushing and working that in, and kind of just pressing out the edges, or the hairline. Now the reason I like to do this before I bond the wig down, you can kind of see that I'm lifting the lace wig up off of my scalp, off of my hairline whenever I go in with the heat. If it is bonded down, you cannot do this. You get it makes it easier so that you can get that really good press in, without it being stuck to your head, so that you can go in and really give it that heat. Now that I've done the hairline, you can kind of see the hairline exactly in its full entirety. I feel like the hairline is always, fresh and fluffy and all of that, and there's flyaways whenever you receive a wig, so you can't really tell if you need to customize it, pluck it, tweeze it or not in most cases. So I went ahead and straightened it out so I can see exactly what's there and not really be finessed by the fluff or the baby hairs. One thing you'll notice is that as I'm cutting off the excess lace, it looks like I'm leaving a lot of lace on there. If you look very closely, there are hairs there. It's just thinner in the hairline, and that's how well they did with the customizations. It's plucked so nicely in the front that it literally looks like there's no hair there, which is going to be to my advantage when you see how nice and natural the baby hair looks when I am done, and I didn't need to do anything at all. So the next step for me is applying the adhesive and bonding the wig down. Now this is important. You see I'm going in with a couple of layers of the adhesive of choice. This is like a holding spray, a styling spray. It's not an actual glue, and of course I have it linked in the description box. As you guys can see, every time I spray, I chase it either with my rag or my finger and kind of guide it. I have makeup on, and even when you don't have makeup on, you don't want that like dripping and falling all over your face or just making a mess. So I kind of chase it while it's dripping wet. You can pretty much wipe it and it'll wipe clean off the surface of your skin. But if you let it dry or even just get a little bit tacky, it will become a little bit more messy, and you'll see I'll clean up any mess that I make with alcohol after I bond it down. Here I am using my Dyson. My Dyson is my holy grail. My husband bought me this for Christmas, and literally I don't know what is a blow dryer. If it's not a Dyson, what is a blow dryer? This is not sponsored. They don't know I've done this video or that I use their products in all of my videos pretty much, but I really love this blow dryer. It's an investment. It is expensive, but in my opinion, especially because I do hair videos, I can justify it a little bit because I use it on a daily basis. Now, as I said before, I like to go in with alcohol and clean up the hairline. Some people don't like using alcohol on their hairlines. I haven't received any adverse effects from using it thus far, so to each his own. If you don't want to do that, just be very careful in your bonding process. I kind of make it a little bit more messy, and I rely on the fact that I'm going to clean it up after the fact. But if you're not going to be cleaning up with alcohol, just be a little bit more careful. Next up is baby hair. As you guys can see, it's plucked and tweezed for the gods. They did such an amazing job. I'm still trying to perfect my plucking and tweezing, and I feel like whenever I get it like this, I go a little bit too far and it's bald. They've done it so that it's done tastefully, so that you guys can see there's nice baby hair. If it wasn't tweezed by Evawigs, it would be very full in the hairline, which is with most companies. Whenever I do this step, it's very full just naturally naturally the way the wig comes. I didn't have to tweeze anything out, and look how amazing it looks. It looks like Eric and Tay or Tokyo Styles or one of the greats went in and customized this wig in the front, and it didn't. I didn't co-wash it. I didn't customize it. All I did was kind of flat iron the hair out in the hairline just a little bit, and we are here. So as you guys can see, I take my time and just go around and create my swoops. There's a line of demarcation whenever you bond a wig down, and it pretty much is where the lace starts and your forehead or your hairline begins, and that bugs me to no end. And that is why I love baby hair so much. There are some people who think opposite of me, and they think, you know, I hate to see baby hair, it looks so tacky. I think I hate to see the hairline because it looks so tacky. So to each his own. I think this hairline is definitely a happy medium in showing that you can have baby hair and it look nice and full and just not be too much. Also, I want to mention, before I bonded it down, it would have been a great idea to go in and tint the lace. I chose not to. I am going to use a powder at the very end, but if you see like white spots and all of that, it's not anything to do with the bonding or the lace or anything bad. It's just that the lace is not my skin tone, so I will have to go in and correct that. Now that we've done the baby hair and I am pretty pleased with the way it looks, I'm going to go in with a scarf and allow that to set. You guys know I use this scarf every time I bond down, and it just sits the hair in place for at least a good 10 minutes so that it kind of will dry in place. Now those swoops are pretty much set to, you know, no matter what, kind of go in the direction they're going and, you know, fall where I pretty much forced them to fall in a way. Now we're going to curl the hair. I'm going to go ahead and just play the video and allow you guys to see my trial and error. I am terrible when it comes to curling hair, and my goal for the summer is to perfect my curls. I want curls like the best of the best of the best. Typically I find that a wand curler is what works best for me. It's kind of like fail proof, and for some reason today it failed me. You're gonna see right now this was a big fail. I think my wand curler has just curled too many wigs and has been dropped too many times, but it literally gave me nothing. I applied a heat protectant, the hair is clean, and after a second try, I did get a little bit of something, so I was determined to go in with the wand curler. But just looking in the mirror to the side of me and just assessing the hair, I decided I'm gonna curl this whole wig, and these loose ass curls are gonna be all over the wig so that when I'm done and I've done all this work, I'm not gonna have any curls or body or definition. So I switched it up and I pulled out my iron curler or curling iron, and I did find that I got better curls with this. I cut out a lot of the excess clips that you guys just I didn't want to bore you with, I guess I'd say. You guys can see I am terrible with curling, so don't be surprised. You're going to see a lot of body wave wigs, a lot of straight wigs on the channel in the near future, and you're going to see a lot of me curling because, like I said before, this is me starting from the bottom, and you will see my curls are going to be fleeky in a couple of months. Let me know some tips and tricks. I know it's a lot about how you like hold the hair, how you hold the curling iron, how you know, roll it up and all of that. This looks good and felt good. I also need to work on pin curls. Pin curls would have definitely helped to hold the curl, and you'll see in the end that they did drop. They dropped nicely and gave me the definition I knew I was gonna get. Also keep in mind that this wig is 26 inches in length. The longer the hair, the harder it is to hold a curl. So again, pin curls probably would be a great solution. Also, cutting layers in the hair all the way around will add a lot more body so that it's just not long curls all over, and it'll kind of make it look full. But get a load of how amazing that hairline is. See, I'm messing up all the way around, all that work, and it's not perfect. So we are officially one and done. I'm so proud of myself. It may not look like a whole lot, but if you really seen the behind the scenes of how long it took me to get to this point, sis, I am proud of myself. So I see many imperfections, but we're gonna just roll with it. I'm gonna go in and add a little bit of layer around the front. Now, layer around the front is an easy, cheat way. It's kind of my safe way of, again, adding layer and dimension to the hairline. I want to keep it long because I don't want to make a mistake, but again, customizing with color, curls, cut, all that is coming soon. I know I've been kind of just doing install videos, but I want to perfect my cut, I want to perfect my curls, I want to perfect my color. I've got some red box dye that I'm going to be using pretty soon, and a blonde wig that I'm going to do an ash blonde. I know you guys missed that. I've had a newborn for the last 6 months, so I've been trying to keep it safe because, you know, if you've ever had a newborn baby, it's so hard to step away for a minute and do your hair. Let's know film. I'm pretty sure you see my little one, or actually my oldest one, pop in and out of the video. He loves YouTube, so stay tuned for his YouTube channel. We're going to do a family channel together so he can let out all of his creativity there. I'm going in with my Fenty concealer in the color 420. This lately has been my favorite for partying. I like to take a rag and just kind of press it in. You don't want it to sit on top. You kind of want it to, you know, be blended out as much as possible. And to me, that looks the best. Even when the knots are bleached and all of that, I just find that it just makes everything look good. And now I'm just going in and primping the wig and making everything look flawless. Use your hairspray, use your wax, or whatever it is that you like to use to help the hairline and the parting and all that look flawless. And that's pretty much it. A link to this wig is in the description box, including all of the details on what I have on my head. It has 6 inches of party and it is absolutely beautiful. Be sure to subscribe if you want more videos like this. Again, we're going to be doing some dyeing, some coloring, some cutting all over the channel, so make sure you are tuned in. I love you guys and I appreciate all of you who are subscribed. Get a load of that hairline and how amazing it looks. Stay tuned. Let me know what you guys want from me. Instagram, Ashley Bedeck, and you can talk to me there because I know my comments are still turned off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.